It's me, Uttermost Ghostie, broadcasting to you from this theory supposed to entertain you to the utmost. There is the most design approximately upon this day. Bye, Zell, thank you for being last. And Altine, now thank you for being first.
Oh boy, what flavor!
Bye, Zell, thank you for 100 bits. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a good day. I am gonna try and have some good energy today. It's hard. It's hard. I've been working myself to the bone. But that's okay because we're almost done. I'm incredibly exhausted. My MS faulty wiring is on full display at the moment. So the Ghostie is very tired. However, we are less than $50 away from our last stated goal for fundraising this month, which is exciting and entirely unexpected. And I do mean entirely unexpected because, like, you guys are really generous. Had a good day. Rogue Trader tried to murder your party. No! No, tell them no. Tell them the possum said no. I'm very eepy. I'm very not made of anything weird. Okay. Okay, well, I'm glad everything went well. We're gonna be starting out with Peam as we have been recently, and then we're gonna go to Sandwich Town, and by Sandwich Town I mean Skyrim. We're gonna be doing continuing our religiously imposed challenge run in that game. Well, first we're gonna attempt a Peam. We're gonna try Ascent 5, which I've been trying to beat for the last few days. And then assume, like, whether we fail or we don't, I am gonna do a tenderfoot run so that I can show you guys getting the golden bing bong. Because on this one, at least, the current map that is currently live for the next about hour and 10 minutes, the tomb is open. So if you're sitting there going, oh man, I really want to get the golden bing bong achievement today, right now, right at this very moment, right now, tomb is open. Tomb is open. I repeat. Go to tomb. Okay? Oh yeah. I'm excited that we're almost done this event month. I'm so exhausted. But I am also incredibly happy. And as a reminder, my book comes out tomorrow. My book. My sci-fi horror book come out tomorrow. Look for it. Thank you for being here for 3 streams. I really appreciate it. Book fort, possibly. Well, I don't know. I can't afford to buy enough of my books to make a book fort. Cause like, even though I personally, as a tiny possum, I am the author of the book and can get author copies for cheaper. I do not get them for free. Cheap is not free. Ghostie does not get her book for free. No, even if I were as small as a tiny possum, I would need more than 7 books. For a structurally sound book fort. So. Remember, this is a novella. So it's not a full-length novel. It's about, in my opinion, and my writing abilities.
Now romanticized _nightmare is first.
I romanticized nightmare. I hope you're having a good day as well. Oh god, another airline food. Like, I need it. I will need it, but it's gonna be so heavy. Why can't I have a possum space program instead? Eventually, I think the possums and the raccoons can have like a Cold War era space race between them. I think that's plausible. We have enough raccoons and enough possums that we could stage something like that, and it would be funny. Why am I going this way? I don't even know if I should be going this way. Underscore? Oh, I apologize. Sorry for forgetting your middle name. Like Mari underscore Ian. You can never say just Mari or Mari Ian. No, it's underscore. I apologize. Of course, this meal is gratis. I'm gonna go up here. I want a fast short climb, but fast... Hi Twisty, how's it going? Fast short climbs are difficult.
Now
even
Twisty's
like...
kidnapped is first.
Thank you for being first. On Ascent 5. Thank you for head pass somewhere. How are you? What do you mean? Meal is rare. Meal is not rare. Meal is possum made. Meal is possum made. Are you gonna say that possums don't make good meals? That's very nice of player 3. Very kind of her. I do gotta say that Ascent 5 is so far my least favorite Ascent. And, you know, there's time. Ascent 6 or 7 could be my least favorite Ascent. And probably will be because they add more issues on top of everything that Ascent 5 has. I think one of my problems in Ascent 5 is the cold at nighttime, just because it impedes you so much. It impedes you so fucking much, and it's kind of really annoying. Maybe. Looks like there should be. Yes! Place to stand. Okay. And then we can eat one of our airline foods, which will take some of our. Yes. Okay. Okay. We're gonna be fine. Okay. I'll pay attention to chat in a moment. Sorry, I'm just trying to do this portion of the climb. I know on Saturday when we did a Tenderfoot, it was so fast and pretty easy looking. 'Cause Tenderfoot is quite easy. Though I used to think that any peak was difficult when Peak first came out. So if you guys don't play this often and you're like, wow, Ghostie's making it look easy, I'm making it look easy because I've played it a lot. If you don't play this often, it's not gonna be easy for you. Like with anything that requires practice. Yeah. You know what I haven't gotten good at though? Being a good entertainer for chat. She made. Okay, so she helped making the dough. Okay. Well, one day she's gonna have to learn how to spread toppings too. That kind of a joke is a sad joke for Ghostie to read. But yeah. Okay, we have done it. Not as quickly as I wanted to, but we made it. We made it to the top of the thing. Yeah. Well, of the first one. Huddle up. But I don't have anybody to huddle up with. Because I play solo, because I'm a weirdo. I am in fact a weirdo. That I accept wholeheartedly. I accept that I am a weirdo. Yeah, that'll be good to have. We'll eat the marshmallow. Put the airline food in there. Keep the sports drink out in case we need an extra thing. Yeah, we'll do this. I believe in us, chat. Thank you, Twisty. I believe there's an ancient luggage right there. That's not necessarily bad to get. It's just it does take some of your health. Yeah, it gives you the better stamina recovery. Okay, those are green. You can cook everything in this, but it depends on what it is. Cause like, you can cook your tools. Like you can cook your rope stuff. And that's fine, but a lot of times that'll make it unusable. There are bees right there, by the way. It'll make it unusable. Well, it's no longer a hot sports drink. It's now just a cooked sports drink. It's well done. It's a well done sports drink. Where did I get that? Yeah. I still don't know why cooking the sports drink gives it more stuff, but you know what? I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. I mean, you should probably look you should probably look a gift horse in the mouth. You should know what issues your horse is gonna have. Even if you love the person giving you the horse, you should look at the horse teeth. Horse teeth? Yes, horse teeth. I don't know whether this is a safe bugle, so we're gonna eat it and find out. Horse teeth. I think it was a safe one. Well, cause don't horses have a lot of dental problems? I don't know. I was never a horse girl. I was never a horse girl. The only times that I ever rode horses, I was terrified of them. Because I'm tall, so they kept putting me on the big horses. Like the gigantic horses. Because they were like, yeah, Ghostie can handle it. She's a big girl. And, no. Because the tall ones were usually also super temperamental. Hi, Blakey. Okay, that was not mold. That's a fungus. It's different. Fundamentally different. We do not eat mold in this household. Do as you're told. Don't eat the mold. You're going for... If you eat the mold, you'll make the possum sad. No. Also, technically, the mold isn't a void entity. It's, you know, it just appeared down there eventually, one day. Nobody really knows where it came from. Nope. That's way too far into it. We're just being little possums. We're just being cute little possums. Playing our cute little possum games. Okay, we gotta be careful, because these are explosives. Okay, that's not bad. And we're gonna take that and put that in there and grab that. I would love some balloons! enjoy your work. Here. We also have a really annoying thing in this. Okay, and it is that depending on your biome that you're in, your nights may last longer or shorter. And so, for instance, the night in the Mesa biome, which we will be going into next. The next biome is the Mesa biome. The nights are, I believe, shorter than your... Okay, I'm gonna have to eat a use of that. Hi, we found. Thank you for that bat. I believe they're shorter than nights in...
Now Elver is first.
That's fine. That's not first. Tropics? I believe. I could be wrong. But, I don't know. Like, I get very annoyed with tropics in general. Because it is my least favorite of all the biomes. We're gonna have to go back down. I think we have to go this way. Pink. I don't know though. Okay. We're gonna try. No, that's okay, we wouldn't be able to do that, but we could possibly grab that. Not a person, I'm the possums in a coat. And we like to claim it's Gucci, but we got it from a goat. Say it's vintage or it's avant-garde, whatever floats your float. Actually, it might. Nope. Nope. But I'm not a person, I'm the possums in a coat. See, this is the problem with these weird little fucking things. I hate them. I'm not a person, I'm for possums. I am for a possum stacked. And we're wrapped up in a fancy robe, we'll tell you that's a fact. We might look a little bigger, that's 'cause all our snacks are packed. But I'm not a person, I am for a possum stacked. Oh, that's gonna be really shit. Okay. Gotta hope. Gotta hope that we can make it. We can't make it. Don't you know we can't make it? Yeah, no. This is a shitty situation. And we're not gonna be able to make a thing this time. You know, things happen like that in this game where you hit E and you're up here and then it's like, no, you're not. I love and hate this game. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Like I said, regardless of the outcome, I was gonna do a Tenderfoot run. I really both love and hate this game. Probably will take a break from it being an on-stream game for like a month or more. Unless there's a huge update in October. Which I'm kind of hoping there isn't. Because there's a lot of stuff to play in October. Like, there's supposed to be another, there's supposed to be another observation duty game that's coming out this year, and I'm really excited about that, and I want to play it. Observation Duty 8. We should have. And so, by the way, I know I always have don't backseat in my rules. Observation duty type games are the only games, generally speaking, that I'm like, please backseat me. So, when we play observation duty games, I will rescind the no backseating rule, and in fact, I will ask for backseating. Because what I will want you guys to do when we get to that point, when we get to the point of playing the fun observation duty games, I will want you to be telling me all of the things I'm missing. Because it is, in my opinion, a wonderful... group game. A wonderful game to play with chat. Where I'm like, hey chat, what do you see? And you guys are like, I don't know. And we learn together as a family like we used to. I'm excited. I know that we can play a lot of really fun games this year. I haven't decided what my spooky game schedule lineup is gonna be. Because I actually don't know all of the games coming out this year. I know that Silent Hill F came out. I'm not gonna be playing it. Not, like, I enjoyed playing Silent Hill 2 with you guys, but I just don't think that's my type of game. We may go back and replay Alan Wake's American Nightmare and Control. We might. You know, or we could do our annual, Not telling Mimi! Thank you for that follow. Thank you for perceiving a ghost. Or we could do our yearly costume cosplay through. I think we've gotten that game down to a point where we do, we finish that in one stream pretty much every time. I am good. I'm exhausted, but I'm good. I'm a very tired possum. How are you? We're just doing a quick little tenderfoot climb. Oh yeah, all the time. All the time. Go. But y'all can see how much easier of a climb it is when we don't have all of those different things on us, all those different like everything weighs more. I am Canadian, as is in my tags. Yeah. So we don't have like everything weighs more. We don't have getting cold at night. We don't have hunger goes faster or greater fall damage. Or it's just how it go, you know. It is just how it go. No. Middle finger, you don't hold down. Bad. That's just how it goes. But yeah, so Tenderfoot is a lot easier, and I will clear this in under an hour, or we'll do something dumb and die in the kiln. One of the two, and both are acceptable in my opinion. Because isn't the point of a game to have fun? I think so. And we gotta have a little bit of silly fun before we strap in and get brain stopped. Give me a second. Processing. Get serious. Yeah. Bye. So thank you for stretch. Thank you for that hydrate. Thank you for watching a streamer. I have been streaming for about like almost 4 years. Not quite. But yeah, we gotta be serious on our Skyrim challenge run here in a second. Yeah. But yeah, my energy is down today, unfortunately, and I do apologize for that. I don't know if it's a long time. I don't know if 4 years is a long streaming career. I feel like a decade is a long streaming career. I could be wrong, granted. Granted, I could be wrong. I am not a sandwich. And this is not a song, it's a sandwich. What would make you think otherwise? Not a song, it's a sandwich. Maybe just a hoagie in disguise. Da-ba-da, da-ba-da. Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Oh yeah, guys, I'm super excited. I'm super excited because like I was going to try and get enough possums and raccoons together to do a fun little possum raccoon Peam climb. But the weekend I was doing it, everybody's busy, which is fine. Not everybody, but everybody that I was asking was busy. So instead, we're gonna do more Alien. We're gonna do more Alien Fireteam Elite with the crew from this past Saturday. Felicity and Amber. We're gonna do that not this coming weekend, but the weekend afterwards. I was saying there, like, why is everybody who's not Canadian busy on the weekend of Canadian Thanksgiving, and at the end I can't give you that answer. I can't give you that answer because I don't have it. I don't have it. Also, yeah, if you guys want to see my my in-depth and elaborate explanation on farm-fed xenomorphs and using them as a food source, then we are only 48 doll hairs away from that goal. And the unannounced goal that we have as a possibility of getting, even though I don't think we're gonna get there, but we could, like, theoretically. If you guys get me to $600, we will do a karaoke stream. A shocking karaoke stream. A shocking karaoke stream? No. What would be shocking about the karaoke stream? What is wrong with my brain? It has damage. That's what's wrong with the brain. Sometimes you have to go back to go forward. Just so you know. Yeah, I want to go into the tomb today and maybe get Golden Bing Bong and show you guys how to do that achievement. Because when we play tomorrow... Wait. So I'm playing before the map switch over. Because usually I think the map switch over happens at 11 a.m. my time, and it is 10:25. So technically the map for September 29th, which is today, I think is an Alpine map. So when we play tomorrow, because what we're doing today is this, and then we're gonna play our Skyrim religiously induced challenge run. And then tomorrow is a combination of things. It is our 6-hour stream for getting the 20 sub goal last month. It is the book launch for my book, because that comes out tomorrow. Oh shit. We're gonna wait out the rain here. And after that, we continue our Elden Ring run under Thrice guidance. So gonna be a long one tomorrow for end out of this month. I really appreciate all of you for supporting me. We have raised a lot of money towards the 3.0, and I'm very, very excited. But yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna be doing a big event. I almost said world ending when what I meant was month ending. Fuck it, world ending event. No, not you. Never you. Yeah, we are $48 away from Farm Fair Xenomorph presentation. And if we get to $600, which would be $148 away, then I will also do a karaoke stream. And I'll make it better this time, because I won't be as... Hopefully I won't be as nervous and won't be just constantly trying to rush through songs. I do apologize for how nervous I get.
Let me give you a little push.
Well, now we're gonna definitely be doing Farm Press Xenomorph. Can I stand here? I cannot stand here. Matthew Damon. That, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. How's it? Fuck. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Now, secret extra goal unlock. Hey. No, we're fine. No, we're fine. We're fine. This is good. This is good. This is fine. What the fuck, Peam? Peam! You guys want to see what I'm looking at right now? We're gonna have to restart this run. Because I was dumb. And I believed. I believed. What I clicked. I don't know whether I clicked host or offline. I hope it's offline. If you're on my friends list, do not join me. Don't join me. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm alive. Oh God. You guys are gonna see my Farm Press Xenomorph presentation. Oh God, I gotta make sure that everything's all good. You know, I thought about with the Farm Press Xenomorph presentation that I wanted to. If you joined Mauser, I would be very confused. But you know, cause aren't you at work? Aren't you at work? My emotions are like really fucked right now, by the way, because I'm exhausted. I didn't think we'd get here. I didn't think we'd be fully funded. Balloons. There's a possum space program. Possibility of possum space program. Fine. Fine. By the way, as will come while we're doing this climb, how we do this climb is Ghostie does not pause peak for ads. I apologize to those of you who will have to deal with that. But because it's peak, I mean, and we've spent so much time on it already. We've spent like 50 minutes on peak. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. No, I know what I'm doing. I'm climbing. I'm doing a tenderfoot climb. It's an easy climb. It's an easy climb. God. It's gonna be fine. What the fuck? I'll say thank you. Again, like what? What the fuck? You've raised most of the money. I don't know what I'm gonna do to thank you. I mean, other than continue to be your friend, I suppose, but I was gonna do that anyway. Well, what can I... Well, I'm just gonna have to work a little bit harder for tomorrow then. By the way, tomorrow, for the book launch, to let you guys know a little bit beforehand, I'm doing a book trailer that will go up. And you guys will be able to see that. I'll be giving away some ebook copies. So we'll be doing giveaways there. I'll be reading the first 2 chapters. And telling you guys a little bit more about like the process of writing it and everything like that, so that hopefully you guys will want to get it. Cause I care a lot about my I care as much about my writing as I do about streaming. I think my main failure with both is that I typically assume no one else cares. Or that even if people care, they don't want to hear about it. So I end up discounting my own stuff. And not doing things that could theoretically be a lot of fun. Because I'm like, oh, that's silly. People might not like it. But like, what's the point of being a VTuber if I can't be silly? If I can't be a silly little guy sometimes. Like, what's the point of being a VTuber if I can't cut a wrestling promo against like bosses that I'm stuck on in Elden Ring? At that point, I should just, I don't know, go die if I'm not gonna keep trying. Well, how do you... Well, no, but okay. If possum, that's me. Hi, I'm the possum. I guess I'll die, quite literally. If me, the possum... If I am... existing... I must assume... that everybody's going to hate what I put out. 'Cause if I assume everybody's gonna hate what I put out, then I can't be hurt if I put it out and they hate it. Yeah. But if I'm like, oh man, I really love this thing I've done, and so I put it out, well, sure, but like... But like... You put it out knowing that people are gonna hate it, and then... Well, actually what happens for me is I'm like, haha, that would be funny, and then I'm like, everybody would hate this, and then I don't put it out. I don't do it. We're all gonna laugh at you! I don't know. I don't know what anything's gonna be. I admit that. I don't know. But at the same time, like, what if I don't know. I have a lot of Mauser, you know, especially because I talk to you. I have a lot of anxiety about the things that I do. So even if they may have come up occasionally, very occasionally, like not almost, you know, almost imperceptible, really. But like, I understand that I am a woman and therefore I have anxiety. For those of you who are like, what the fuck are you talking about? Last year I went to a doctor who told me that I had anxiety because I'm a woman. But that aside, true. So if you also are a woman, you come pre-equipped with anxiety. Congratulations. We're almost to the top, so I feel like it'd be a use. Yeah, it'd be a waste to use the pitch on if we're that close to the top. Well, no, he said that men can sometimes get it. It's just that, you know, as a woman, I just automatically have it. you know, biology and all of that. According to this man. When I was a young puss. Yeah, you understand. Why did I do it like that? This is a bad idea. Oh my god. But oftentimes, what Ghostie's anxiety means is that she assumes that everything, she being me, by the way, I'm talking in the third person. Why? I don't know, just because I thought it'd be fun. Ghostie assumes that everything she does is bad and she should feel bad about it. By the way, I'm going a completely different way than I did last time because I felt like it. There are already solved routes for this map. I'm just going the way I feel like. We are gonna have to use the pigeon on this though. Because even if we're close to the top. Yeah. Problem with Ghostie is she got out of bed. You see, she, as a little crippled possum, should not be able to get out of bed on her own. She should always be at the mercy of her very strong Goji to decide whether she gets to get out of bed that morning. Not only did she get out of bed, but she had the audacity to take a shower. Not only did she have a shower, she had the audacity to be able to get out of the shower without Goji's help. Believe that bitch? No, the problem with me is that I tend to assume that everything that I think of is dumb and not worth anybody's time. This is just due to the fact that, okay, I need to explain this. This is gonna sound really dumb. I promise it'll sound dumb, but I promise that it's real. Okay? Might sound dumb, but it's real. Might sound dumb, but it's real. So, my entire life, if I liked something or was interested in something that my past parents did not entirely agree with or understand or think that I should be interested in, if I then said, Mama, Papa, I like this, or I want to do this, they would say, no, you don't. And so, in repeated instances of that, a small possum eventually just loses the confidence to put that out into the world, you know? You lose the confidence to be able to be like, I like this. I want to do that. I have come up with this. Do you think it's cool? Because you've spent so long being told what you're supposed to like and feel that you just don't even try to do the things that you know you like or feel the things you know you feel. Which sounds silly. But at least in my experience is the case. So I'm taking a huge step by even being an opossum on the internet. Told this story before on stream. But when I was a little tiny child in kindergarten, yeah. Look, my parents gaslit me into not being able to notice certain portions of the Bible existed. Of course I was gaslit out of things that out of liking things that I liked and doing things I wanted to. I guess I can just eat that. So we'll at the very least go look at the tomb. I'm not gonna guarantee that we'll get golden bing bong just because excuse me. Just because I don't have any like chain stuff. The oasis at the bottom of this is real. Okay, so if you need a yellow crisp berry or yellow winter berry, is it? It's right over there. But we are going down there. Why? Because I said so. So if you don't know this about Peak, there's a chance every time there's a mesa that the tomb could be open. This is the tomb. The tomb is the place where you can get the golden bing bong. The tomb is a hole in the ground, and you go down here. And you go down here. By the way, welcome back from ads for all of those of you who had to deal with ads. And then there's a little bit of a maze. Sometimes it's blocked. Sometimes it's blocked off and you have to glitch through. I'm pretty sure this one is not. But you do just kind of have to go down different pathways until you find the one, like this one, that leads you to the just straight caverns. So then you run. Oh yeah, also if it is dark for you, there are torches. But when you drop them, I think they go out. And then this is what we're looking at for tomb. So we're not going to be doing tomb because I don't have enough I do not have enough things like ropes and chains and stuff. You need different ropes and chain launchers to really make this whole thing work. But at the very end of that, there's a golden bing bong. And he weighs like half of your bar. So he's very heavy. However, he prevents you from taking any damage whatsoever. He prevents you from taking any damage. While you're holding him. Not while he's in your bar. But while you're holding him. Yeah. The whole point of the golden bing bong is you need to take him to the kiln and throw him into the lava. It's also advised to have rope launchers and stuff for getting back out because it can be tricky to climb up here, just because Peam is a Peam. But yeah, it's a really fun little thing you can do. Cast him into the fire. Do it, Isilda. No. Yeah, but you have to cast the golden bing bong into the fire. And that is how you get the achievement for, I think it's 24 carat something. Not a 24 carat run of bad luck. That's you know, the beginning of New Vegas. Now, the sad part about coming out of the tomb is that there's usually no shade at the exit. And you have to kind of reacclimate yourself, because that, I think, yeah, that's where we came from. That's where we need to go. They have added these wonderful little plants that can spawn in Mesa that are alloy. Not alloy. That act sort of like how antidote acts for tropics. But I've only seen a couple, like one instance of aloe. And annoyingly, it's only one use. Okay, enjoy the lurk. Sorry for the meetings. I apparently caused them. Ah! God damn it, Tumbleweed! Stop it! God damn it! Tumbleweed! Tumbleweed took us back. Tumbleweed said, "Oh, you're not done, Ghostie. You're not done." But we were done. You were done and we were leaving. Tumbleweed, how could you do this to me? How could you betray me? This kind of a betrayal. So deep. I believe you would do this. We'll see if we see any aloe. It's like bright green. The first time I saw it, I thought, oh, that's weird. Are they doing like little grass places? But no, it was aloe. And it did well. Okay. So the annoying thing is, because I was a dummy, and I didn't try to get a scout cannon, we couldn't just over. So we gotta go down and then go back up. Won't stab her. That does mean we get a couple extra suitcases. Matthew Damon. Yeah, just his cousin. Well, see, now the scout cannon won't help us. To the saffron after work. Buy a couple Sixers and some jerk. Guy behind the counter. That he'd like to see ID. I handed him one of a guy who sort of looked like me. Round and asked me what was my address. I knew the street, but I couldn't quite get the rest. I said I'd lost my real ID, and that we would pay him double. For that we weren't cops, and that he wouldn't get in trouble. Smiled and said I'm sorry, but it's already 12:04. And the state says it's too late to sell alcohol anymore. Sadly, we went to put back the beer. But then a bottle caught my eye, and I got an idea. What about mouthwash? What about huffing paint? Don't need ID to buy it, and you can't arrive too late. What about mouthwash? What about smelling glue? If they say you can't buy liquor, then some cough syrup should do. Before we count this night up as a loss, say what about mouthwash? Sitting in the truck in the parking lot, underneath the moon and all them stars. We don't need their liquor stores, and we don't need their bars. Sipping Listerine and tonic, just 'cause it's got a scoop and coke. Robotus and Red Bull, now that shit ain't no joke. Something changed within me at that store. Beer and spirits just don't cut it anymore. Whispers that I hear, and the looks that I keep getting, when I toast with a diamond-tap daiquiri at a fancy wedding. And last night a cop pulled me over, going down 905 South, and I saw the Sherwin-Williams all over my nose and mouth. He just looked straight at me, with a pity in his eye, like he'd just seen the depths of sadness a man can have inside, and the lengths to which he'll go to numb it down for another day. It looked as if he'd cried, then he just walked away. I watched as he drove off down the interstate. And then I thought to myself, that's another reason this stuff's great. What about mouthwash? What about smelling glue? When the police pull you over, they ain't sure what to do. What about mouthwash? Or even hand sanitizer? When they check your glove compartment, they won't be none the wiser. Before we count this night up as a loss, say what about mouthwash? What about mouthwash? The other thing that pisses me off about Mesa on Ascent 5 and probably over, right, is that if you're in Mesa at nighttime, okay, so you're freezing because nighttime makes you cold now in Ascent 5 and up. The explosions from the dynamite don't give you heat. Like, I would feel like maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I don't understand. It's plausible that I don't understand. But you explain to me why an explosion doesn't give me heat. You explain to me why if I explode something, I'm still cold. There's like a fire, an explosion. I should be able to stand in that smoke, the resulting black smoke, and get warm. I should. But no. Not allowed to. It's not warm. You explain me why that is. You explain me right now. I have been... Well, I haven't been around big explosions, to be fair. But I have been around, like, people setting off fireworks. And right after the fireworks set off, it's pretty warm. Or, like, when you're using sprinklers... Sparklers, there we go. Those are pretty warm. So you explain me why I can't get warm from explosions. Explain me right now. I don't understand it. I don't understand. Our country reeks of trees. Our yaks are really large, and they smell like rotting beef carcasses. And we have to clean up after them. And our saddle sores are the best. We proudly wear women's clothing and earrings and shoots up our skirt. And the buzzards, they fly overhead, and poisonous snakes will devour us whole. And our bones will bleach in the sun. And we will probably... Can I please not be stuck to this cacti? Go to us is our great reward for being the royal Canadian. Killed it! Well, that was unexpected. Let go of Mia! Yucksman! Believe this. Why stop Mia from singing my national anthem? Believe that shit. Go. Thank you. Yeah, we'll go across to there. Hobgoblin shots a hot Strajan. Vaccine Queen Dean Church stalks hostage. 9 weeks. Awesome. Hides in a slipper. Looking around like she might be a wizard. Cold medical lady in a parking lot. She got the heroes of tomorrow in a cardboard box and probably hoarding 40 more in the corners of Fort Knox. Block 20 on the spot and cop the warlock. Back at the haunt, found God in the hamper. Briefs on her head, playing walking with a panther. Good around misery and golden era samplers. Jeopardy and wheel at the heels of her handlers. Bet. More than a pet to worship, it's an MD recommended sense of purpose here to bat around keys and the means to euphoria. Soon to be hailed the greatest of all warriors. Hey, Kirby. What you doing, Kirby? What you doing there? Hey, Kirby. What you doing, Kirby? Why'd you eat that leaf? Yo, homie, don't fetch. Only woke to stretch under a thought. Bubble rich with goals of goldfish. Skittish in the company of stranger danger. Otherwise, chase drawstrings, tails, and lasers in a steel cage match with a maze of cables. Raisin. Game face based on Azazel. Oversized ears up. Puke in the meow mix. Shred a pair of earbuds. Remedy is cowlick. Thanks, Curb. Looking like a millie. Keep an old man sharp. Keep a cold chantilly. Bum plum dizzy in a frisky moment. Never lands on her feet, though. I think she's broken. Master in training. Nap on the toaster. Decorator cubicle with dogs playing poker. 15 years taking prescription. Now shrink like, I don't know, maybe get a kitten. Well, that just climbing up like that was not a good idea. Just in case you guys were wondering. If not, I personally wouldn't recommend it. I want to learn some more Aesop Rock songs, but the main problem with Aesop Rock songs is not that they're not good, because they are, is that they're lyrically dense. So, if you have a speech problem like I have, it can be really difficult to sing his songs, because your mouth gets tripped up. But that said, I have learned a lot of songs that I previously would have thought I could never sing because of my brain damage. But I've gotten so much better at singing in general that I think that maybe I should just get good. You know? Maybe I should just get good. Oh yeah, once you get up this far, by the way, the sun doesn't burn you on Mesa. Just like it'll stop snowing on Alpine, it'll stop raining in tropics. Once you get up to a certain height. Once you get close enough to the campfire. Go ahead and test me, motherfucker. You can dress me, motherfucker. Go ahead, step up to a motherfucker. Best be good with the lefty, motherfucker. Been a long day for me, and tonight it got worse. Been some shit low-key. Stuff gonna smoke all fucking motherfucker up. You can catch me thrown through your block, bitch. I got nice decorum. If you want my shoes, yo, we could run a fatal fight you for 'em. Oh, I ain't scared of anybody. Bitch, I ain't got a penny on me. I done had too many try me. I swear I got a fire on me. I've been chased and beat down by the 12. I ain't worried about it. Yeah. Come and get these fists. I've been through hell. I ain't worried about it. A project, baby. Section 8 verified. Got deep in my body. Outside till I die. Blue suede shoes. Can't lose my cool. I roll with two-faced goons, don't get it confused. I was wild from distress and we've had this just help me off this fucking shipwreck. I was doing dirt on the tiptoe, putting work with the goons in the pit bulls. Thrown up all night with the fat tip. Hit lick wound up in a pickle. How you out so late? Why you on this block? Capital 1. What's in your wallet? Where you claim you from? How you get down here? Let's see if you can run them pockets. I'm way past giving a fuck. You picked the wrong damn one. I'm gonna jump you first, motherfucker. I ain't scared of anybody. Bitch, I ain't got a penny on me. That one I have to relearn. I'm not as good at it as I used to be. Though I still love the prof line. The prof line that is my current favorite is it's been my favorite for a while actually. But I had it before the other day too and it's gone now. Like, where? No. No. You motherfucker, whoa. I meant fuck. Gosh. Got a party? Do I want to go? I'm like, let me think about it real quick for a minute. No. Nah. Sorry, I don't really fuck with you dudes. I ain't coming in with the fucking new shoes. Only dudes inside that's lose-lose. I'm busy that day. I'm living that way. Busy as hell, man. Don't give me that face. I'm sorry I couldn't get out to your show. I was busy having sex with a woman. My persona looked counterfeit. You can cut me out if you counted it. Mama knew you wouldn't mount shit. It's like you were waterboarded as a child or shit. So excited when I walk in the room. Does it look like I am excited about you? Can you tell by my face I want to puke? Ah, fuck you all the worst. God damn. I don't know why I love that one so much, but I do. So this is Caldera, which is pretty much the easiest biome. I mean, it's still got its things you gotta be careful about, but overall the biomes, it is the easiest one to cross. I'm not too worried about using the fairy lantern during it because we'll get to the end and the campfire will fix us. So I'm not too worried about that. If we get a bandage, we'll use that. Ow, ow, ow. My legs. My legs! My legs have decided I don't get to be close to my mouse and keyboard. My legs. Again, if you are new here and you're like, why is she complaining about her legs? I have a lot of problems. Give me a sec, Faisal. I will stretch and hydrate in just a second. I just gotta make sure my legs stop being a jerks. There we go. Thank you for that stretch. And thank you for that hydrate. Thank you for watering your steamer. Remember, people, Your streamers are not necessarily plants, but they could be. And they deserve as much water as your favorite flower. Some streamers, though, are dandelions. So they just get to be like, fuck yeah, concrete! I am unfortunately not a dandelion because of my problems. I think I would like to be a dandelion. I think that'd be nice. But unfortunately, I think I'm more of something that requires more attention. Which at least to me is annoying. I don't know if it's annoying to other people. I guess the only people I would really have to worry about if they're annoyed by me not being a dandelion is myself and Goji. Since Goji married me, I think he's fine with whatever flower I am. He'd be fine if I were a cactus. Honestly. But, I mean, to be fair, his Nana was a cactus, so I don't think he would want to marry a woman like his Nana in the sense that she and Goji are too far alike. Too much alike, that's the words. I know that I have a lot of word replacement and that may make some of you doubt my ability to put words in order appropriately for a book. But honestly, I think that where the sci-fi horror novella that is coming out tomorrow, where it is actually pretty good. Like, it's not perfect. It'll never be perfect. But there's not a lot of plot holes. The prose is pretty solid. The dialogue is fucking solid. I've noticed that, and I was talking to Felicity about this because she, I'm getting her to edit another project that I'm working on. I am pretty good at dialogue. Because when I was a small possum... Hold on. Readjusting my leggies. When I was a small possum, I made friends with another writer child. And we spent a lot of time when we were little writing together. And that other child, who was my best friend at the time, loved descriptions and stuff like that. So I just let her write all the descriptions. And I wrote a whole bunch of dialogue. And as it turns out, like, what you practice is the skill that you'll hone. Shocking no one, I'm sure. So I am really good at dialogue. And at least in the sci-fi horror novella, I think I did a good job at descriptions. Most of the spaces are not just Subscribed. And there are some scenes that are really good, I think, that I'm very proud of. But you know, that's just how it goes. You get better while you practice. And now that I've been practicing, my descriptions will also get better with the help of Felicity being my editor and also having friends who are willing to beta read for me. I really do appreciate my friends who give me opinions and beta read and all of that, cause that really helps a person if you give them your honest opinion. Even if your honest opinion is, hey, I got to like chapter 3 and I just couldn't. That is helpful. It's more helpful to be like, I got to chapter 3 and I couldn't because I got really bored. I'm sorry, man. I just got really bored. That is more helpful than I just couldn't. Still not the most helpful, to be fair. I think the most helpful would be, this portion made me bored. Or I didn't really understand the concept you were going for. Things like that. That's really helpful. But, anyway. You can! And obviously on, Ascent 5 and up, the day-night cycle doesn't really matter once you're in Caldera. You do not get the nighttime colds in the kiln. Or in the Caldera either. How do I know this? Because chat, we've gotten there before. We've gotten to kiln on Ascent 5. And I biffed it. Well, no, usually when it's not that I biffed it, it's more that like we didn't have tools we needed and I would just not have the stamina to get high enough for Peam. I can't believe I've spent 2 hours on Peam today. Or almost. Well, once we get to the top, we'll take a break, switch over to Skyrim, and hopefully do Skyrim for about 2 hours. That is the goal. I have a lunch prepared, so I can just go warm it up. Which I I probably will do. When we take our break, what I'll probably do is I'll warm up my lunch. And then we'll come back and we'll do, the religiously imposed challenge run for Skyrim. I say that, I'm exhausted. But I don't want this to just be Peam. As much as I like Peam, I know you guys don't just want Peam. I know you guys want more than just Peam. I'm not dumb. I know you guys are like, actually we would prefer it if you stopped the daily Peams. It's just, we also did the daily Peam goal. And I don't want to be mean and take away daily Peams from those of you who do like daily Peams. If that may only be a short amount of you. A short amount? Sure. A short amount. That's a word. Well, I mean, I know there are even those of you who hate the amount I talk about xenomorphs and how much I love them. But I love them. For those of you who don't know, I have a love-hate relationship with the Alien franchise. I love it. And I hate it. Because I feel like it could be so much more than it is. I feel like it has so much potential to be something incredible. And I feel like a lot of people now just go for the lowest common denominator for where stories go with it. And so I'm excited to talk about my farm-fed xenomorph idea so that you guys can understand the depth of well, okay, honestly, I don't think farm-fed xenomorph is an evil idea. Because we know that in universe we can create synthetic organs and limbs. And if the xenomorphs just need to exist within like an interior organ, then we can just have them, you know, be born from that, and we don't have to kill anybody, theoretically. But I mean, then where's the fun in that, right? Where's the fun in that? Also, we do have a possum space program all set up, so we are going to be doing that. That is how we're going to Peam. We're going to Peam with a space program. Okay. This is probably the point at which we can space program. Yeah, and then we'll just like go that way. Yeah. Space program! Possum space program! Yeah! Oh shit. Guys? See, that's how you do a space program. You attach 6 balloons to an opossum, and you send them into the sky. Like the cannon. Bye, cannon. Have a good life. You know, I don't think we need to do like a proper break. Break, break. I'm somewhat comforted by the fact that you guys will decidedly not get to $1,000 raised, which means that I don't have to do Morrowind. No. No, you can't take me. I'm free! Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't had my salmiakki, which... it's gonna be a time. Okay, I'll tell you, I have my fucking... Yeah. Fuck!